All right, so we've got a ton of research piled up here, all about AI and how it's shaking up the world of product management. And, the big thing everyone's buzzing about, this whole full stack product manager thing. What's the deal with that? Is it just a fancy new title, or is there actually something more to it?
Oh, it's way more than just a title. Trust me, this is like a fundamental shift,
Yeah.
like how we think about products from the very beginning, how we build them, how we get them out there, the whole nine yards.
Okay, so paint me a picture here. Let's say I'm a product manager, right? But instead of just focusing on my little corner of the project, I'm suddenly responsible for like everything from start to finish.
That's the idea. Think of it like, um, those full stack developers everyone's always talking about.
Mm.
It's like, but for products. They're not just like the marketing guru or the coding whiz. They're involved in every single step. And that's where AI swoops in, becomes their secret weapon. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's like having this super-powered toolkit that never runs out of juice.
Even better. It's about like harnessing AI to make sense of all that data. Those mountains of customer info that would take a human being forever to sort through. AI can dig through all that, find those hidden gems, those aha moments, those trends that traditional methods, they just wouldn't even pick up on.
All right, now you're speaking my language. That's the kind of game changer we like to talk about on this show. But can you, give me a real-world example? Make this tangible for me.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, imagine this. You're building a language learning app.
Okay, I'm with you.
With AI, you can crunch all that user data, figure out what times of day your users are really in the zone, when they're most engaged, what types of exercises they just breeze through, even like their emotional responses to different teaching methods.
Wow, you're really getting inside those users' heads, huh?
Exactly. And it goes beyond just knowing what they're doing. It's about understanding why. AI connects those dots for you, turns those insights into, actual product improvements.
So it's not just gut feeling anymore. You're making decisions based on cold, hard data every step of the way.
You got it. And here's where it gets really interesting. AI can take over all those boring tasks that bog product managers down,
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
generating reports, putting together those endless presentations, even scheduling meetings. All that stuff AI can handle in a snap.
So that means less time staring at spreadsheets, more time actually brainstorming those next level ideas. I'm on board with that.
Exactly. And that's what this full stack product manager thing is all about. They're free to think big picture, to be truly creative, come up with innovative solutions that nobody else has even thought of.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal here. Having AI as your co-pilot in product development, that's pretty powerful, but how does this actually play out in the real world? What kind of impact are we talking about here?
Well, think about like a music streaming service. How they're always recommending new artists or songs you might be into.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Sometimes it's kind of creepy how well they know my taste in music.
Exactly right. That's AI doing its thing. But now, imagine a full stack product manager. They're using those AI insights,
Hmm.
but not just to like build playlists. They're using it to personalize your entire experience on the platform.
Okay, now that's interesting. How would that even work?
So picture this. AI is analyzing everything. What you listen to, your mood, even what time of day it is. And it uses all that to create this like unique audio world just for you. It could adjust the tempo of the music, recommend genres you wouldn't normally listen to, even sync up with other apps you use, based on what you're doing.
Wow, so we're talking about next level personalization here. It's like having your own personal DJ in your back pocket.
Exactly. And that kind of innovation, that's the future right there. It's not about just having cool features anymore.
Hmm.
It's about crafting these like totally personalized, engaging experiences.
Okay, so AI's got our back when it comes to understanding users, automating tasks, even creating those wow moments. But what about the design side of things? Design feels like this whole other beast, a mix of creativity and technical skills.
Oh, for sure. Design is critical. But imagine this. Instead of spending weeks sketching and prototyping and going back and forth, AI can generate all these different design options, like in an instant. It considers user preferences, industry trends, all of it.
So it's like having a super fast design assistant that never sleeps.
Think of it more like a design partner, You
Yeah.
feed it your ideas, your goals, and it uses its massive knowledge base to come up with solutions you might never have even considered. And it can even like analyze user feedback in real time, suggest tweaks and improvements while you're still in the design phase.
No more going back to square one after launch because you missed the mark on what users actually wanted. That's a game changer.
Exactly. And let's not forget about testing. This is another area where AI really shines.
Right, let's talk testing. How does AI shake things up there?
Well, Imagine software that can run through like thousands of different test scenarios,
Mhm.
automatically catching those pesky bugs and issues before they become a real headache.
Oh man, that would save so much time and stress. No more pulling all-nighters trying to squash bugs before a big release.
Exactly. And the cool thing is, AI can also analyze how users are interacting with your product in real time. So you get immediate feedback, you can see where people are getting stuck, what features they're loving.
So instead of waiting weeks or months for feedback, you can make adjustments as you go.
Precisely. That's the kind of agility that sets full-stack product managers apart. They're not just reacting to change, they're ahead of it, adapting in real time, all thanks to AI.
This is all incredibly impressive, but I gotta ask, are there any examples of this actually happening out in the wild? Are there companies out there using AI to build these like next level products? Are there companies out there using AI to build these like next level products? Give us some real world magic.
Oh, absolutely. Let's talk about healthcare for a second. Imagine like diagnosing illnesses faster and more accurately than ever before. That's what's happening right now with AI-powered medical imaging.
Okay, so instead of just relying on, the human eye to analyze x-rays or scans, we're talking about AI stepping in to like lend a hand.
Exactly. AI can analyze those images with incredible precision. It can spot those subtle patterns, those tiny anomalies that even like the best doctors might miss. But here's where the full stack product manager comes in, right? Imagine them taking those AI-driven diagnoses and building a platform that connects patients, doctors, researchers, everyone in real time.
So it's not just about the technology itself, it's about how that technology actually fits into a seamless and user-friendly experience.
Precisely. A full stack product manager in this space, they'd be thinking about the whole picture. How do you design an interface that makes sense for both doctors and patients? How do you make sure all that data is kept private and secure? And how do you keep iterating, keep improving based on user feedback and those constant AI advancements?
That's incredible. It's like we're talking about building the future of healthcare here, and AI is like one piece of the puzzle, but a seriously important one.
Exactly. And that ability to see the big picture, to understand how AI fits into this larger ecosystem, the users, the needs, the goals, that's what makes the full stack product manager so essential.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. It's been great. We talked about this whole rise of the full stack product manager, how AI is like supercharging their abilities. We even got to see some real world examples of this stuff in action. But for anyone listening who's thinking, okay, this all sounds amazing, but where do I even begin?
Yeah.
What advice would you give them?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'd say the most important thing is to just embrace this mindset of continuous learning. This AI world, it's constantly changing, so stay curious, you know, experiment with new tools, new technologies, and never stop asking, what if?
I love that. It's not about mastering the tools of today. It's about being open to what tomorrow might bring.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to, stumble a little bit. Some of the most innovative products we have today came from people taking risks and yeah, learning from their mistakes.
That's such an important point. It's easy to get caught up in having all the answers. But sometimes those aha moments come from trying, failing, and trying again.
Absolutely. And one more thing, surround yourself with a good team, a diverse team with different talents and perspectives. The best products, they're built by teams who are all on the same page, working towards a shared vision.
Well said. It sounds like the future of product management is less about being a lone wolf and more about being like the conductor of an orchestra, right?
Right.
Bringing together technology, data, human ingenuity to create something truly special.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, on that note, we're going to wrap up this deep dive into the world of AI and the full stack product manager. For everyone listening, go out there and build something amazing. We can't wait to see what you come up with.